Welcome back to my channel. Today we will learn about the issue unfolding in the lives of the Forresters and the Spencers on CBS's The Bold and the Beautiful. The story begins with a grim diagnosis. Liam Spencer's condition has taken a dire turn. The tumor lodged deep within his brain is deemed inoperable by the most renowned neurosurgeons, including Dr. Bridget Forrester and Dr. Grace Buckingham. Both physicians have exhausted every available treatment option, and their prognosis is bleak. Liam, ever the fighter, has come to accept the reality that his time is limited. Faced with the inevitability of his mortality, he decides that he must finally unburden himself of the secrets he has harbored for years. As Liam lies in his hospital bed, the sterile white walls closing in around him, he calls for his father, Bill Spencer. Bill rushes to the hospital, leaving behind the boardroom battles and corporate machinations that define his life. He enters Liam's room, concerned and anxious, his normally unshakable demeanor cracked by the sight of his son frail and vulnerable. Liam takes a trembling breath and begins to speak the truth he has concealed for 8 years. Kelly Spencer is not his biological daughter. Instead, Kelly is Bill's child, born from a clandestine affair that Liam orchestrated to preserve his marriage to Steffi Forrester. Liam explains that, 8 years ago, he covertly altered the paternity test results, swapping samples so that the test would show him as Kelly's father. He reveals how he feared that the truth, that Bill was Kelly's real father, would shatter his marriage to Steffi and destroy the life they were building together. He thought that by lying, he was protecting everyone he loved, especially his daughter Kelly. Now, confronted with his own mortality, he can no longer bear the weight of this deception. Bill's reaction is instantaneous and visceral. Shock registers on his face, followed by a torrent of emotion he can no longer contain. He collapses into a chair by Liam's bedside, tears streaming down his cheeks. The powerful media mogul, who rarely shows vulnerability, weeps openly as he processes the revelation that the little girl he has loved as a granddaughter is in fact his own flesh and blood. Bill looks at Liam with a mixture of anguish and understanding. He does not blame his son, instead, he reaches out, takes Liam's hand, and promises to care for Kelly as her father. He vows to protect her, to provide for her, and to love her with the full measure of a parent's devotion. Yet even as Bill consoles Liam, he cannot ignore the urgency of his son's medical crisis. With renewed determination, Bill pledges to seek out experimental treatments and specialist surgeons abroad, doctors who might attempt the near impossible and operate on the inoperable tumor. He instructs his team to leave no stone unturned, contacting leading neurological research centers in Europe and Asia, exploring cutting-edge therapies and clinical trials. Bill's resources and influence give him hope that a miracle might be possible, and he refuses to give up on his son. After this emotional encounter, Bill decides that Kelly must learn the truth. He arranges to meet her at the Spencer mansion, choosing a quiet afternoon when Steffi is momentarily away. Kelly, now 8 years old, arrives full of childhood exuberance, clutching her favorite stuffed animal. Bill greets her gently, kneeling to meet her at eye level. He explains, in language appropriate for her age,